Yeah, let's go.
Mhm. So hello, Riadh. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Our honored guest is Riadh Slimane, and I would like to welcome you from Prague, Czech Republic, Central Europe.
Thank you.
What about you? Where are you based at this very moment in your life?
Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada.
Very nice. Very nice. This is my dream place, actually. And I'm really speaking the truth that it's on the first place of my bucket list visit because I really admire the Canadian nature. And I also heard that the people are very friendly. So it's really, I want to visit Canada soon.
Sure, you will be welcome. When you visit, you just notify me.
Definitely, I will do that. And today we are here to talk about business beforehand,
Yes.
before all
Mhm.
of other things, but also it will be a relaxed podcast with some personal touch. So maybe we can start with the business perspective first, and then later we can touch the trends in your expertise field of business. Tell me first of all, if you would briefly introduce yourself, how would you do it? What would you say?
Yeah, absolutely. I can say that we are a SaaS e-commerce company that specialize in spare parts industry. So basically, we provide private label online stores to spare parts vendors, either retailers, wholesalers, or manufacturers, which are already selling offline, so they can start selling online under their own web domain. If they already sell online, they can also use our online store as a second sales channel. That's basically what we do.
Can you
Our
tell me?
service, go ahead. Our,
Please go
our
ahead.
service
Finish
is
your
this.
sentence.
Yes, our service is designed for Canada and for overseas as well.
So I have two questions at this moment, and then I will move forward with the next question. My follow-up question is about the spare parts, because I was uh, me as an amateur who doesn't understand this field of business. How would you
Yes.
describe these spare parts to the person who doesn't know anything about it? What is it, spare parts exactly?
Any machine nowadays, or vehicle, or device is made of many parts, and those parts are called spare parts. Uh, the industries that we serve, or the industry that we can imagine in the industrial world, can be either road vehicles, trains, boats, aircrafts, home appliances and office devices, and finally, industrial machines. Anything that I at least can imagine can be under one of these six categories.
Right,
Yeah.
I understand perfectly now. Thank you for this clarification. My second question was very easy. And what is it? How do you define overseas? Do you see this as a Africa, Asia, or Europe, or all of those countries? Where are you targeting overseas?
So when I say Canada means within the national border of Canada, overseas is considered anything outside of Canada. Except the countries under Canadian sanctions, political, economical, or military. Any country that is under Canadian sanction, we are not allowed to deal with them or work with them or serve them until the sanction is lifted, hopefully, and then we go back working with them. Luckily, those countries are really few in terms of numbers. So out of the 200 countries in the world, or more than 200, I think Canada has sanctions on 5 or 6. That's it, I think.
And because this podcast is targeting audience of the people who are really interested in your services, I hope that people are listening, people who are from the spare part business, customers, your potential customers are listening now. So I would like to go a little bit deeper into your job itself. And I would ask you maybe what special projects are you currently working on at this very moment in your life? Can you go a little bit more into depth so that we understand what you are doing?
Absolutely. For the time being, we are, as I said, we are a startup in the expansion phase. We already finished or overcome the stage of prototyping, proof of concept, and now we have almost 5 to 6 clients in production mode all over the world, like in few countries, in Canada and overseas. And our focus during 2023 is to expand and to have more clients every month. That's where we are right now. We're focusing on sales, marketing, and the traditional departments also. Driving those or directing those development, design, or technical department also. So I'm basically playing the role of CTO of the company, Chief Technical Officer, and CEO, Chief Executive Officer of the company. So this is very heavy on me, but I know it's a startup, so you wear many hats. But hopefully in a few months from now, we'll have few more partners, more colleagues, hopefully, and that will reduce the stress on me. But that's what I'm doing right now, intensifying my efforts on sales marketing, and also guiding or driving or directing the technical team.
Yes, I understand. Perfect. Thank you very much, Riadh, for clarification. I would now go to the next question. And of course, if anybody has any questions, please put down these questions under this video. Riadh will be very glad, and he will answer all your questions in written under this video. So let's generate a discussion about this problematics, about this interesting topic. And my next question is concerning competition versus cooperation in the spare parts industry today. How do you see it? Because you mentioned that you are a startup, are there other companies which do the same as you, your competitors, or do you see more these as a possible partnership, partnering with other companies? How do you see this partnership versus competition? How do you feel it?
Absolutely. So if you Google, for example, about spare parts providers all over the world, you will see companies specializing, either selling parts for airplanes, for trains, for cars. They specialize in selling parts for particular category. However, I think you will not find any company that specializes in all of them in one shot under one marketplace. Therefore, we consider ourselves as unique in this world so far. We are willing, because to take the challenge is very, very tough. And I think we don't have competitors so far. We can complement each other. If you find a spare parts vendor in automotive, for example, we are not competing. We can complement each other in the sense that vendor can use our online store and marketplace to sell his own products. So there is no competition in the negative sense, but competition, or we complete each other in the positive sense. Yes.
So we have looked into the present. Now we will go a little bit into the past. When I say the past, what does it mean for you? Any success, anything that you are really proud of, grateful for, some big achievements from your side that you would like to share with us? What would it be? One big achievement from the past, which you are really happy about?
Well, I'm proud that I've managed to build this platform with our own means, with a little money. It took us a long time, 3 years of development. It's very long. If we would have like investors or any kind of support, we would do it in 1 year, for example, instead of 3 years. But with our own means, we managed to develop this huge platform where other companies, they basically invest millions of dollars to do it. We did it with our own means and with our own time. and I'm proud of that, because this platform will create jobs in Canada and overseas. Wherever we go, this platform will create jobs, hundreds of jobs, if not thousands, and it will help many businesses all over the world to prosper, because we touch a sensitive sector. We help businesses basically to boost their sales online, and everybody would looking for creative ways to sell online. So we are focusing and promising to help those companies to boost their sales online.
I myself have got some contacts for Škoda company in the Czech Republic. You heard about this car manufacturer, so I will have a look into that, and we can discuss potential contacts there. And yes, we have discussed past, we have discussed present, and now let's have a look at the future. What holds for you the future, Riadh? What are you looking forward to in the future? Can you invite us to some things?
Absolutely. In the future, we are really looking to create many jobs, help many dozens or hundreds of companies all over the world to prosper, to sell more, to expose their product to multi-linguistic markets. And we are basically aiming to revolutionize the spare parts industry all over the world. And at least that's what we are planning, and that's what we intend to contribute, basically. Push the spare parts industry to the next step.
This is very beautiful words. I wish you all the luck. Our honored guest was Riadh Slimane, from the Chief Executive Officer of Conrad Global Solutions Limited. And thank you very much for this interview. It was really an honor to be here with you.
Same here. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate this opportunity.
Usually, Riadh, I would stop it at this moment, this recording, but I will leave it a little bit more for the background, behind the scenes, I would say. Do you have any question for me as well, or about anything?
No, I really welcome you back from your vacation. I would like to ask you about your vacation. How was it? I think those warm water for therapy or something you told me, natural water or something. Yeah.
This was a combination of drinking the hot water from the springs in the Karlovy Vary and Františkové Lázně. These are the towns, smaller towns in the Czech Republic, for the therapy. But also I was winter swimming outside in the river, so little bit, just little bit, not so long, but it was very cold. And despite this fact, I would immerse myself in the cold water. This is my hobby, so it was fine. Everything was fine, and now I'm back in Prague, the capital city, and back in the normal life.
Okay, good. And I remember before you leave, you said we might find a formula to work with each other. So have you thought about it? Have you thought how we can work with each other, more practically?
Yes, definitely. I believe that cooperation and creating communities is very crucial in this world today. This is the reason why I have created IFB Community. This stands for International Freelance Business. And despite the fact that you are a startup, you are not a freelancer, I have got inside the community startups as well. So it's not only limited to freelancers, it's limited to startups. And everybody, all the people who are open, friendly, and good-minded people from the business world are open inside this community. This community is running both on Facebook and on LinkedIn. However, I consider LinkedIn a little bit better these days for my future. And definitely, I believe that networking, coming together and discussing in a friendly way, is very important. That's why you are welcome to all my networking sessions in the future, which take parts once in 2 months, basically, or once in a month, or once in 2 months, online. And they are meeting, the greatest minds of this planet are meeting in these networking sessions for the mastermind and coming with ideas and supporting each other in the business. So let's network together. Let's join the community, and you can let other people in the community know what you do and see if you can find potential partners or customers.
Yeah, absolutely. And you said there is a manufacturer in Czech Republic that you might introduce us to them. Like, can you give me an idea
Definitely.
more about that?
Yes, definitely. I would like to look into my LinkedIn profiles, and until our next meeting, I will generate some contacts for you, and I would like to connect with you with them in a personal message, and we will see what comes from there, because those could be beneficial for you.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, good, good. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. If you have practical steps on how we can start our cooperation right away, I'm ready. I'm available 7 days a week to make our cooperation a vivid reality.
Yes, definitely. I will be looking forward to this. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good day. Thanks. Bye-bye.